you cannot have a workplace without emotions, because you cannot have a workplace without humans, unless it's some sort of, AI driven enterprise. But everything we do is driven by our drives, by our motivations, those, our attitudes, our beliefs. Everything's shaped because of our life experiences, etc. And so it's impossible to separate the emotion from the human being. So if you look at a manager, that manager has emotions that she's acting on or he's acting on, that drives the way they lead, they manage, right? And then that spills over to your employees. Your employees have their own set of emotions, your leaders have their own set of emotions. So there's absolutely no way to not account for emotions at the workplace. That's like saying take the human out of the employee and only put a machine in there. So yes, there should be room to discuss emotions. There should be room to discuss your mental state, how you feel about things, whether it is your job or the people around you. There has to be room to discuss that, a psychologically safe space to share and exchange what these feelings are, and they're not going to go away. So you would rather have them openly out in the front, where you can manage them, where you can talk about them and deal with them in an appropriate way, as opposed to having everything suppressed inside, and then it will come out as resentment and anger and counterproductive work behavior, taking revenge on your job or your manager or your employers. So that sort of thing is very common. You see that people taking their frustrations out at work by, maybe they spend too much company time doing personal things. Maybe they steal. Maybe they are aggressive towards their co-workers. Maybe there's so many different types of counterproductive work behavior. And we see all of that in the workplace, especially when emotions are not managed. So I definitely think that there should be room for emotions, and there has to be a psychologically safe space so people can freely express themselves.